my soon-to-be ex-wife broke me and I deserve it. 2 years back, my life took a sharp turn when my wife uncovered a year-long affair I had with a co-worker. It all unraveled when my co-worker got pregnant and decided to spill the beans. Unfortunately, she later had a miscarriage and left our workplace shortly thereafter. I'll own up to it, my wife initially considered it a deal-breaker and moved out to stay with her best friend. She talked about divorce, and I was desperate to salvage our relationship. I pleaded with her not to go through with it, and after 3 long months, she finally relented and moved back in. Those first 3 months were nothing short of a trial. But over the last year and a half, things seemed to be turning around, even though our intimacy had dwindled. Having my best friend back was incredible, and I tried hard to be the best husband I could be. She declined couples counseling, but I believed we were making progress. She worked extra hours to reduce our debts, and our financial situation improved drastically. It almost felt like the dark cloud hanging over us had transformed into an unexpected blessing. My job requires frequent travel, often taking me away for weeks at a time, with only brief returns home. My previous trip home, I found our home emptied of just her very sentimental things, clothes, and hobby items. The letter she left revealed that my wife had been involved in an affair for the past year, and had been staying with me merely to sort out our financial affairs before she moved overseas to be with her new fiancé, who was well aware of everything. She called me during a layover and divulged even more painful details. To my disbelief, it turns out her new fiancé had been helping pay off our shared debt as he was tired of being separated from her, and she wouldn't leave until she had severed her financial ties with me completely. I'm also deeply troubled by the dramatic change in my wife's life plans. She used to be an advocate for a child-free and feminist lifestyle, but now she's making a complete U-turn by moving to her new fiancé's country to embrace a traditional role as a stay-at-home wife and mother while focusing on her creative passions during her downtime. This gives me a sense of confusion and betrayal, as the person I once knew seems to have undergone a radical shift in her beliefs and priorities. She will be able to come and go from his country freely. It's a first-world European country. We've had contact on social media a few times since and she seems happy, but any time I call, he is the one who answers her phone. She left in October. The house is very quiet this Christmas.